What's going on, beautiful people? I'm back with another mind-blowing video. Today I'm gonna share with you, I'm gonna discuss with you tips which you need to notice before making any woman pregnant, before considering pouring into her, more especially when you're making love, when you're having sex with this kind of a woman. Number one thing, a woman must always have an easily forgiving heart. If you have noticed that this kind of a woman has easily forgiving heart, you need to consider impregnating this kind of a woman. You need to consider pouring into her, because marriage and relationship are not perfect thing. Once you meet or you come across with the kind of a woman whereby she forgives easily, she's a kind of a woman who is able to understand your weakness. She's a kind of a woman who is able to compromise each time you find yourself into problems, each time you find yourself into hard times. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider taking homes. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider making them pregnant. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider pouring it inside her. The second kind of a woman, she's a kind of a woman who regularly communicates. She's a kind of a woman who believes in communication. Women who believes in communication, you find that you'll be having less problems in marriages. You'll be having less problems in relationship, because each time she's openly wants to be settled in communications, the less problem that you'll be having. You'll be able to understand what she's thinking. She'll be able to understand why you are doing some certain things. She'll be able to understand on how to treat each other. She'll be able to understand on how to be sorting out problems together as union and couples. A woman who is good in bed, a woman who is actively in bed, a woman who is willing to give it all to you in bed, a woman who is willing to impress you in bed. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider, because beside relationship or marriage should be entertained, relationship or marriage should be enjoyed. Imagine having a kind of a woman who is like a hoodlock in bed. She's not even active. She's not even into sex. She doesn't even want, you just to be thinking about it. What kind of a marriage are you going to live together with her? What kind of a union are you going to live together with her? So you need to be considering a woman who is very much active and also willing to give it herself to you, so that you enjoy each other, you enjoy the unionship. Okay, you need also to consider the kind of a woman who is always open and willing to support you. Okay, a kind of a woman who is willing to support your dreams, a kind of a woman who is willing to support your ambition. Okay, you have been planning some certain things in life whereby you need to do, you need to upgrade your standard, you need to upgrade your career, you need to start up a business, you need to further up some studies. Okay, when you are found with such kind of a woman whereby she's always at your side, she's always making sure that she wants to see the happiness into your life, not just you as a man, you also need to be very supportive to her. Okay, you need to be supporting each other. Supportship in every marriage or relationship makes it solid, makes it stronger. So these are the kind of a woman you need to consider. A woman who is very much also supportive to your relatives. She's able to welcome them with both hands. She's able to make and consider that external family as one family as usual. Okay, a woman who doesn't consider your relative, a woman who doesn't consider where you are coming from, has to be very important to her. That woman will never keep that home. You need to consider a woman who is always bringing the family close. You need to consider a woman who is always willing to unite and make peace with everyone that you are surrounded with. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider making them pregnant. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider pouring it inside her. Let me also talk about a woman who is independent, who have that kind of a mindset of being independent. What am I talking about? A lot of people here might actually say that, no, I need a woman who will be able to depend on me, because if she will be like a slightly independent, she won't be able to consider me and she won't be submissive to me. But on this point, I'm talking about a woman who is willing to support you financially, a woman who wants to be helping you some parts of your responsibilities. Let's come like a woman, she's willing to start up a business. A woman, she's willing to stand up for herself in order to support you, in order to put a smile into your face. Let me take for instance, there's some situation in life, maybe things becomes hard on you. There's some women, because they haven't been very dependent, they'll start pressurizing you. They'll start keep demanding all those things that are always used to. But when a woman becomes independent, she's able to do her own things. She's able to think other alternatives on how she can contribute to that union, to that relationship. These are the kind of a woman you need to consider, my brother. Making them pregnant. Make her pregnant. Put it inside her. She's a kind of a marriage material. She's a kind of a woman that you can actually spend the rest of your life with. Let me also talk about a kind of a woman who is always be prayerful, a kind of a woman who has a good background, a kind of a woman who is always from a responsible family. These are the kind of a woman who always grown up with self-consciousness on how to be doing things, on how to be making things right, on how to be collecting up things. She'll be able to have fear not to be doing things wrongly. She'll be able to have fear not to be cheating around you when you're not home. She will be able to have fear to respect herself, not to be going in many men's hand, cheating you around like, as if she doesn't like respect you. A woman who is from a good background, who is well from a principled family, she'll always have that respect inside her and always able to respect that union. Thank you so much for your time watching this video up to the end. I really appreciate that. My name is Godwin. I mostly make videos about relationship and marriage. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel, that every time when I make videos like this one, you'll be the first person to know. Stay tuned and stay blessed.